Hello, I'm Jody Williams, and I'm here to present you the For the Love of Writing proposal. I'm currently in the Administrative Leadership Master's Degree program at Sierra Nevada College. I'm an instructional coach, a position which I've held for 3 years. Prior to becoming an instructional coach, I was a learning strategist for 2 years and was a classroom teacher for 5 years. As a student of Sierra Nevada College, it was important for me to develop a proposal that supported the mission of Sierra Nevada College, which For the Love of Writing does well. For the Love of Writing is a program designed to provide writing camps to struggling 4th grade boys. The For the Love of Writing proposal will increase writing scores and student motivation by teaching camps that are of high interest to the boys in the program. As a support for the teachers, the For the Love of Writing proposal includes professional development that helps teachers to understand the differences between boy and girl brains. This information will help the teachers to develop lessons that are tailored to the way boy brains develop. As I mentioned before, the For the Love of Writing target group will be 4th grade boys that are struggling in writing. These boys will be selected because of their low writing scores and their lack of motivation to write. There are some very interesting facts about brain research that make a real difference when planning for differentiated instruction. The left side of the brain controls the right side of the body and is responsible for more of the creative, linguistic, and artistic abilities. The right side of the brain controls the left side of the body and is responsible for visual spatial and logical thinking, such as math and science. Girls have more connections between the two hemispheres in their brain, which gives them the ability to access information from both sides of the brain. Also, since the left side of the brain is dominant in females, girls can more readily access emotions and vocabulary, which gives them more ideas for descriptive language and writing. Finally, boys function primarily with the right side of their brain, and since that doesn't process information as it's delivered in traditional schooling, boys often fall way behind girls in school. Their development is close to 2 years behind that of like-age girls. In developing the For the Love of Writing proposal, I conducted a needs survey. Based on the results, the writing camps will be held 2 days a week for 8 total weeks after school. Teachers that are currently teaching 4th grade at the pilot school will be encouraged to instruct the writing camp sessions. These sessions will work on writing strategies and will include a take-home piece so that parents can also help to support writing instruction. The outcomes of the For the Love of Writing proposal include teacher development sessions to teach brain function differences between boys and girls. These professional development sessions will include instruction on how to adapt lessons to accommodate boy brain function. Since boys do not typically process information as it's delivered in traditional education, often boys struggle in writing from a very early age. As this trend continues, boys often lose the motivation to write. Think about it. Would you want to continue to do something that's so frustrating? The For the Love of Writing camps will provide instruction that boys can understand, and they will write using topics that are interesting to them to help increase the motivation to write. The budget for the For the Love of Writing proposal is organized into professional development resources, program staffing, and supplies. You have a copy of this budget along with the timeline for implementation with your marketing materials. 4 teachers will be given 8 hours of professional development at a cost of $1,000. The text resource for this professional development will cost approximately $120. 4 staff members will be paid 16 hours a month for 2 months, costing $2,800. Supplies to help motivate boys to write, including paper, pencils, markers, folders, and notebooks for each student, will cost approximately $1,000. The total estimated budget for implementing the For the Love of Writing proposal is $4,920. One possible community partnership that could be made to access funding for the For the Love of Writing proposal would be the Dollar General Literacy Foundation. The Dollar General Literacy Foundation has three main goals. The first goal is that the program that they support must provide assistance to students that are struggling in literacy and education. The For the Love of Writing proposal targets boys that are struggling with writing achievement and motivation. The second goal of the Dollar General Literacy Foundation is that they support a program that helps students reach proficient levels and ensures that they get a high school diploma. For the Love of Writing is designed to teach writing strategies that help to develop a love of writing that will continue well beyond the writing camps. Boys that attend will learn strategies that will motivate them to continue through high school and beyond. The final goal of the Dollar General Literacy Foundation is that they support a program that creates models of best practices that can be replicated. Since the For the Love of Writing program includes a professional development component, the teachers that learn how to differentiate based on brain development can use this information for all current and future students. As the leader of the For the Love of Writing proposal, it's important that I lead in the most effective way. The characteristics of an exemplary leader include model the way and leading by example, inspiring a shared vision and enlisting others in that common vision, challenging the process or going beyond what is often expected, enabling others to act by building a collaborative team that is educated and trusted to make decisions, encouraging the heart or showing that I genuinely care in order to uplift spirits. An example of an exemplary leader and advocate for gender-differentiated instruction is Michael Gurian. Mr. Gurian is an advocate for gender education supporting differentiation in gender-specific and co-ed classrooms. He has created an academy called the Gurian Institute in Colorado Springs, Colorado, that trains teachers on how to teach to brain development and function. Mr. Gurian is my role model and is the reason I've decided to design a program that supports gender-differentiated instruction. Similar to Mr. Gurian, it's important that, as the leader of the For the Love of Writing project, I am an advocate for struggling students, specifically boys who are struggling in writing because they are uninterested. It's important that the For the Love of Writing camps be provided to students that can use extra instruction and is provided at no cost, so that families that could not otherwise afford tutoring can attain this type of assistance. As the leader of this proposal, I have participated in many leadership analysis tasks to understand my leadership qualities. The Leadership Traits Questionnaire, Skills Inventory, and Style Questionnaire are three of those analysis tasks. Along with understanding myself as a leader, by understanding my leadership qualities, it's important to understand the varying levels of leadership. The Leader-Member Exchange is a collaborative structure for leadership where the leader and constituents work together to create a dynamic environment so that everyone is valued and respected equally. Transformational leadership is the type of leadership where the leader, working with a team, performs a task and analyzes data from the results in order to make changes. Finally, team leadership is focused on creating a team that can work collaboratively to solve problems and improve teaching and learning. Not only do leadership characteristics and style matter when considering a leader, it's also important to consider personality traits in order to find the most effective team for the For the Love of Writing proposal. This psychodynamic approach is important because it ensures that a team knows each other's strengths and weaknesses in order to maximize the contribution that each team member can make toward attaining the program goals. For the Love of Writing is designed to improve achievement and motivation in writing. This will happen because participants will write what you love and love what you write. The students need For the Love of Writing in order to improve writing performance and motivation. This will happen with a combination of professional development to teach gender differentiation and holding writing camps to instruct based on these differences. For the Love of Writing is a program designed to differentiate in a way that doesn't always happen because of the lack of brain development knowledge. This forward-thinking program provides instruction that will help fill deficits in learning, as well as providing strategies that can be used for years to come. In front of you, you can see the materials that will be used to promote the For the Love of Writing program to students and families. These materials are included with the copies of the budget and timeline that were mentioned earlier. The student flyer is a general information sheet that gives potential candidates a snapshot of the program to build interest. The information provided is very surface and is meant just to create intrigue into the For the Love of Writing camps. The brochure is a much more thorough piece of information. This brochure, though written for and given to interested boys, can be used to communicate information about the project with families so that they have a better understanding of the purpose of the after-school writing camps. Both marketing pieces will be given to all 4th grade teachers so that they can build interest in the program. When teachers distribute these materials, they are helping to support the implementation of the camps by pre-selecting students based on performance and motivation. Thank you for taking the time to learn why the For the Love of Writing program is essential and unique. The information in this presentation can be found in the following resources.